Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear respected brothers and sisters, friends, everybody, welcome. This is part one of alternate media reality. So basically, I've been doing a lot of research on how things are going in the northeast in regards to drug and alcohol services in the northeast. The reason I've had to make this video, I'm making this video because basically I feel like there's been a lot of injustice done to people, injustice done to a lot of, not just different, injustice done to people who are in recovery of drug and alcohol and recovery services in the northeast, Newcastle, Plummer court services namely. Right, so basically, just a bit of background about myself. Age is irrelevant when you're this old. When you're thousands of years old, you know what I mean? Anyway, so age is irrelevant, like I said. It's not really relevant right now. But what is relevant is the fact that I am in recovery. What does that mean? Every day I have to go to the chemist and take this stupid tablet, yeah? Subutex. Under my mouth. I've got right now actually. And then yeah, that's what it is, yeah. So why am I making a video? I feel like what it is there's a lot of injustice done to addicts. Well, we feel like, why is there being injustice done? I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. I'm not going to name on this video for certain reasons. And the person was saying the person himself is still in recovery to this day and works at a very high level of, works inside of the social services, let's just say that, right? And he's been this, basically, he's an as an addict himself, ex-addict himself in recovery. He knows it from both angles, you see. And he's been telling me that he's been giving me his opinion on how from their angle, which I do obviously understand the angle. I can see the angle. However, they can't see there's a ray angle, there's a refraction, it's like a triangle. It's not just one angle. There's loads of angles. You see, in life, it's not just one angle, is it? There's at least triangles and never mind this hexagon. Yeah, but that's talking too much science. But I don't know what he's talking about that for. Yeah, man. So like, for example, this is what we're meant to do on a daily basis, because we did choose this lifestyle at one point. However, at this day we don't choose this lifestyle. The lifestyle chose us. Because I'm telling you, bro, there's nobody that I know, not physically, one person that would tell you that I know who's 1 second, yeah, that's better. So it's not one person I would say I know that is happy with drug and alcohol services. The services provided on paper are 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie. You know, what they're saying on paper and what they're doing in real life is two complete different things. Right, well, let me give you an example. I mean, on paper, it seems like, this country, out of all countries in the world, I would say this, especially in the United Kingdom, Britain, England, I would say it's probably the best national health service in the world. I would say that because it's an international health service, in my opinion. It's not just a national health service. Our doctors, most of the doctors, yeah, a lot of the doctors, let's just say, are nurses and working inside of the NHS. A lot of them are of ethnic minority, and a lot of them they don't get the praise they deserve. A lot of the doctors, you see, that they be the one who, at the same time, you be calling their mom and dad letterbox women and Berkman and tuberculosis and stuff like that, but it's not like that, Yeah, seriously though, they're like, National Health Services are rate everybody working with the National Health Services. It's just the facts that in life, you get to a certain point where you've got to start analysing things, you see, yeah? And obviously, this is a type of life where we are analysing, see, we are analysing things. And why we're here just a very short period of time. Like, like I say, that's why I didn't mention my age. One of the reasons I didn't mention my age because it's irrelevant. I mean, after you reach maturity, it's irrelevant. Really, it's irrelevant. I mean, I still look. I don't really look a day older than I looked when I was 21, and they said I look 32. Then now I look 23. It doesn't make sense to me, G. I'm just who I am. I never changed for nobody except I changed for the creator of the good, for the good mankind. Yeah, man. So, yeah, getting back to the subject and getting back to the point about the drug and alcohol services, yeah. So why we feel a lot of injustice being done? So every day we're made basically go walk, and obviously, like I said, I didn't choose this lifestyle. The lifestyle chose us. How does this mean? What does it mean? I'm waking up in the morning now, right? I did choose it at one point. Yeah, I chose to take certain drugs. Now, because of a reaction as a reaction, I'm physically addicted to substances such as buprenorphine, Subutex, methadone, heroin, Percocets. You name it. There's a lot of people going through this right now, so you're not alone. You know, you're not alone, my friend. If you need someone to talk out to, strength out to, power up, and respect yourself. Mad respect to every person out there showing love. You know, me, I'm not after a big following or nothing. I'm not after following. Me, I don't need a following. I need people to change their mind so they can change themselves, so they can change the society that they live in. On a global level, on a local level, we're acting interglobal. Interglobal, we call it. Interlocal. Because we're acting local, think global. And whatever you do on a daily basis, make sure you know that it affects. Every action you do has an effect. Effect and cause, they say. Effect. What does that mean? Like, boom. Me, click on my finger. Yeah, listen, look. Then the sound comes. Then it hits your eardrums, to your receptors, to your brains, that it receives. You understand? So, what I'm clicking is an invisible. It's actually it's invisible to the human eye. Vibrations go raku. And that's too much information for man. Nah, I'm joking, bro. See, one life thing, yeah, we've got to realize that if you don't have if you don't have humor, not just humor, I mean like balance of humor and love, same time being humble towards each other, we're not going nowhere. We as a human race, we're not inclining, we're not going any further. We're going the other way around, to be honest. Look, we've already reached the peak of human civilization. That was done thousands of years ago. That was the peak of human civilization. Electricity is in the human's mind, right? I'm telling you, I know certain people that they can physically give you an electric charge shock, like a zap. I'm not lying. Yeah? It's true. These things are happening in this world, but these people are not in the limelight. See, these human beings, these students and teachers and wisdom, the hidden masters we call them, they are hidden to the human eye. For most of them, we see one, we're not gonna accept it. We're gonna expect them to look. We're gonna expect them to look like a demigod, someone like one of them, no. You know what I mean, though? Like, on the real though, yeah, we don't know what to expect. So, what do we know? What if we don't know what to expect? Then which one will we accept? Do you understand? Because there's a lot of delusions and illusions going on. What's the difference between an illusion and a delusion, right? This is an illusion. This is an illusion, yeah? Oh shit, that's the worst thing I've done in my life. So this is an illusion, right? But a delusion is to think that illusion is real. That's the difference. So an illusion and a delusion is the same thing. But the delusion is the illusion becoming a real event to you. So you're deluded by the illusions. You understand? All this world is an illusion. All this world is an illusion, you see. Everything in this life you see is an illusion. Because when you sleep and your third eye opens properly and your chakras are aligned, when you sleep and you do the mantras of God and you're saying, and then your heart's beating, Allah, 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 Allah. It's always beating 100% all the time. Allah. Then one will realize that this human capability, what's inside of us, the power within us, is stronger, greater than any external force. So what resides within me, resides within you, resides within him, resides within himself. Come from what? Himself. Inside. But we are looking too out. They say this is a temple. Then you get hit in the temple, boom. You find out what happens then. I've been hit in the temple, blam, flashed out, boom. I woke up. But I've been hit in the temple before. And they say this is the temple. This is the mind's eye, the head. See the temples here. Temples. And then you got the mind's eye here. Yeah? You think he's talking too much? He's got, why has he been taking shrooms? No, I ain't been taking mushrooms, G. But I got some. Nah, that's not for you though. See, people like 13th Son elevate man then, because then people speaking, they're not after the following. We don't need, people like this don't need followers. Because we don't need followers. They need us. In fact, they need us. We're not the ones that are needing you right now. Remember that. All the ancient civilizations that have actually existed throughout the past, you see the powers that they had. You telling me that the ancient Egyptians, they didn't, the Nubians, they didn't know about solar power? Come on, my brother. They have more power inside the solar power, you see, yeah? Even, look, without the solar power, nothing will exist. The soul is inside. Is it inside? The soul resides inside this body. But I, the soul, I'm greater than this body itself. At this moment in time, I'm subjected to this physical, tangible body. However, when, not if, when, the only thing in this life, when, not if, when I die, could be today, if it is, God bless everybody, and if it's tomorrow, God bless everybody, and if it's the day after, only God knows. See, nobody knows the day of death, but everybody knows the day of the death, day of birth. You say someone, what's your date of birth? 12/12/1999. Boom, what's your date of death? Yeah. God knows. Don't know. I don't want to speak about death. It's a reality, mate. The only thing real in life is death. You understand that, yeah? Because every soul shall taste death. Every desirer, every soul, that desiring the carnal temptations, they call it. Oh, there's so much elements to this human brain and this human composition. We're not really aware of this right time in life. But the information will reach you when the time is right. When the mind's eyes open, then the information will start to align and fire. And when them chakras, they're aligned there we go. They're aligned. When we open the third, not just the see the mind's eye is powerful enough. However, when your heart chakra is not aligned, this is more important than this. Trust me, this is more important than this, because this is where they say the soul resides, inside the heart. I don't know if that's true, right? But God says, I am closer to you than your jugular vein. So what does this mean? إن الله إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمته. السلام عليكم.